Next up.
Jesus Christ. What the fuck was that? Holy shit. Ow, it fucking hurt.
Next up at UFC Orlando, we have Tracy Cortez taking on Amanda Ribas. Tracy Cortez is 10-1 overall, 5-0 in her last 5, with her only loss being in her UFC debut. Amanda Ribas, 11-3 overall, 3-2 in her last 5, coming off the controversial loss to Caitlin Chikagian. This is an interesting pick because Amanda Ribas is the more well-rounded. I can't do it. I cannot focus on whatever the
You can't focus. I can't even look at my fucking monitors right now.
Anyway, I think Amanda Ribas is the more well-rounded fighter. We've seen her offensively wrestle. We know she's got good grappling. We know she has decent striking. She's the more well-rounded fighter. But Tracy Cortez is definitely the better wrestler. And I think that's all that matters. I think she's going to get the takedowns, avoid the submissions. And I think that's the only thing that matters here. So Tracy Cortez is going to be the pick. But I fully recognize Amanda Ribas is the better, more dangerous fighter. Absolutely the better, more dangerous fighter. But this line's moving. Like, this is basically even money. Tracy Cortez. Yeah, Tracy Cortez. I have a money line on her. What did I get my money line bet at? I definitely got it at plus money. Well, and I definitely got the bet. I'll tell you right now. I got the Tracy Cortez at plus money, plus 105. So not a big deal, but it's a little swing there. It is a 1.5 unit money line. It should only be 1 unit. I did a unit a few days later. I'm looking at the fights. I did a half a unit, and I forgot I had the original bet there. So anyway, 1.5 units on Tracy Cortez should only be 1. The problem with that bet, I'm going to talk against myself here, is while I think Tracy Cortez wins this fight, it goes against my normal logic of Amanda's got more ways to win. Amanda can win by submission. She can win by knockout. She could even win a decision. Tracy could really only win a decision. But I still think she does that. So Tracy Cortez is the pick, but, I feel a little less confident about it than I did originally.
Luckily for you guys, I can give a very unbiased opinion on this fight, and then I will give a more biased opinion after that, because both these girls, first of all, world-class athletes, right? I mean, super, super intelligent. Absolutely beautiful. They have both in respectful relationships. I'm not going to, pry into that. I just know that I'm definitely, I think you would agree, I'm definitely better in whatever they have. But, that's for them to decide, and they will both figure out as time goes on. But when it comes down to this fight, when I first broke down this fight, I obviously my heart is with Amanda, and okay. Here's the breakdown of this fight. I'm trying to focus up here. Here's the breakdown of this fight. Tracy wants to wrestle, right? And when she wrestles, she actually does wrestle, right? She shoots singles, she shoots doubles. She is a wrestler.
What a pivot that was, dude.
I'm trying to be.
I know you went from full pervert to serious, like HR walked.
I'm trying to be very professional in this fight. There's nobody more professional than me. When she wrestles, it is wrestling. It is not like body lock, takedowns, this and that. And the issue with Amanda is the way that she defends takedowns is with her judo. You can't really, correct me if I'm wrong, but you can't really defend takedowns with judos when it's singles, when it's double, when somebody's on your leg. If somebody's on your body, right, that's where she excels. People get up to her, clinch her, and then she tosses them. She uses her very, very, very good judo, gets them on the ground, she gets on top, and then she uses her jiu-jitsu. That is what Amanda wants to do, judo to jiu-jitsu. Against Tracy, it's going to be tough because she is a wrestler, and she wants to use wrestling takedowns, and she's much bigger than Amanda. This is up in weight for Amanda. I don't know why she wants to stay at this weight class. She's going to be the smaller person, and a lot of what Amanda does is strength. And I will say, looking strong. I was looking at the Instagram today for a few hours. She is looking very, very strong. Her back is absolutely jacked. If she can somehow get on top of Tracy, I think she can control Tracy. And I think that's why she was the favorite in this fight. People see her winning striking. defending takedowns or ending up on top and use her jiu-jitsu. So she definitely can win this fight, but the safer play, as weird as that sounds for what was the underdog in Tracy, is probably Tracy, because you know what she's going to do. You know what she can do, and she's shown time and time again she can control those positions versus just about anyone. Melissa Gatto is very, very dangerous off her back, and she really had no issues controlling Melissa Gatto on the ground. So, my heart is telling me Amanda. My mind is telling me Tracy. But after I saw that picture today of Amanda Ribas, I'll be honest with you, I'm going Amanda Ribas. I was going to pick Tracy. She was actually going to be my lock of the week. It was going to be a whole thing. Fuck that. Amanda. Hey, let's do this. Let's do this, Amanda. I'm going with Amanda.
All because you saw that her back is jacked on Instagram?
She looks strong as shit. Yeah, she does look strong. She's a strong girl, man. Better on top than off her back, though.
Okay. Anyway, $2 super chat from Degenerate UFC fan asking you, would you bid on their fight-worn kits if they're auctioned? I think we know the answer to that. Okay, well, thank you very much for the $2 super chat. We'll let Jacob catch his breath. Very appreciated. I think we do all know the answer, and I think Jacob would turn it into basically a pillow cover, pillowcase. That's what that would become.
Probably be a little bit more invasive than that.
Okay. His enema machine. Anyway, Tracy Cortez, $8,000 in DraftKings. I think she's worth it because I think she gets the takedowns. I think she gets the control time. And this is basically an even money fight. So I'm on the Tracy side, probably worth it in DraftKings because of the takedowns and the control.
Together. Oh, my God. How unprofessional.
Do you agree?
Yes, one of these girls needs to be, because if Amanda controls the fight, she can find a finish. And if Tracy controls the fight, she's going to score very, very well with control and takedown. So I think one of these girls should definitely be in your lineup. I'm going to play probably the Ribas side and hope she gets it done. But Tracy, honestly, might be the better play for the value.
Yep, I hear you. I mean, you get it's basically even money. A couple more bucks for Amanda, but Amanda's the more well-rounded fighter, but we already explained all that and broke all that down.
Oh, and Monkey Knife Fight.
Look at that. Chris at Monkey Knife Fight just playing mind games with Jacob. Just absolutely playing mind games with Jacob. I guess somebody in the live chat could explain what 69 is.
69.
Since Jacob didn't have that kind of youth. You saw the skinny elbows. He's skin and bones. He didn't have the glitz and the glamour of an appropriate childhood. Anyway, Tracy Cortez is my pick. You flipped your pick. You're going Amanda Ribas. I think she wrestles controls. I don't know why you picked Amanda. You didn't actually say why. You just said she's jacked on Instagram.
Well, I think that she can. I think that eventually she uses her. When Tracy shoots a takedown, I think she can reverse position. She's her jiu-jitsu is very, very good. Her judo is very, very good. And she looked, the strength of her is going to be incredible. I think she can find a sweep and end up on top. And if she's up on top, she's a problem.
Okay. So, yeah, we'll see what happens in this fight. A lot of people talk about why isn't this on the main card? Because I do not imagine this being an exciting fight. You and I talked about that earlier. This is probably a boring fight. This is probably not a fun fight and not a main card worthy fight, but it is an interesting fight, and the outcome matters here. Because Amanda Ribas was robbed in her last fight, and she's got some quality wins. Tracy Cortez came back after a while away, got herself a quality win. There's some actual, divisional impacts on this fight here. So we'll see what happens. And I'm on the Cortez side, Monkey Knife Fight Strike Line. It's probably a more. This probably goes 3 rounds. They probably go at it a little bit. I think Amanda is going to strike in some of the takedown attempts and before those takedown attempts and even off of her back. And that's how she'll get past the 69. You're making that face. I think these women land over 100 normally.
I think there's a lot of wrestling and grappling and scrambles. I think it's probably less. But, Amanda, too, is a little warrior. As far as, toughness goes, man, she is a little warrior. Tough as shit.
And that's why, 69, we're getting a discount on this. I think they're typically landing over 100 strikes per fight, and I think it goes the distance. So with that being said, I like the more. Go to WeWantPicks.com/MKF. They'll instantly match your deposit. Play the more. You can triple your money if it hits.